So the first thing for our off-ice jump class will be 3 jumps and a landing position. And what we want to focus on is the up. So rather than focusing on the landing, we want to keep a rhythm going. And then, so we go up, 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 land. And on the landing, we really want to focus that we have balance and stability. So no wobbling, everything is really, really solid. So it'll look like this. Okay, up next we have our air hip twist. So we need this as a next step before we do our rotation on the floor. We're gonna focus again on pushing right up and keeping an accent up. So press up, press up, press up. But now we're gonna add the second thing to think about simultaneously. So as we go up, we're also gonna start thinking about snapping the hips toward our left side for right-handed people, for the right-handed skaters, or toward your right side for left-handed skaters. Okay, so now I'm gonna demonstrate. You're also gonna think about keeping a very strong core and try and move only your hips for as much as you can. Your upper body is not gonna move around and your shoulders are not gonna move around. Okay. You're also gonna try and focus on going straight up and straight down on the same spot you start on the floor. So try not to travel all over the floor. And then we're gonna move to one full rotation. And there's 2 things we wanna think about when we're up in the air, and we wanna think of jumping up high and then rotating. So up and then rotate. Also, when you use your arms, we don't need to go in too tight because we're not rotating more than a single rotation. So they can be out here nice and relaxed. And then also when we land, try and stick the landing and hold for about 3 seconds. Okay, now we're gonna start with our with more than one rotation. So this is gonna be slightly different based on your level. A reminder for everybody, all levels. So from our starting position, we're gonna go again up in the air. When we reach the top, we're gonna snap our hips into our backspin position. We're gonna create a line over to our right side. For left-handed people, it's gonna be your left side. And once you're here, you're gonna create this straight line. Shoulder, hip, knee, and ankle. So all straight. This is your axis. And you're gonna feel really tight on 4 different spots. You're gonna feel your wrist squeezing on your chest, your elbows squeezing on your ribs, then very tight tights here, and then your ankles together. And you're gonna be locked into that position. Now, if you're just trying to get more rotation and learning how to do your double jumps, you're gonna try and keep rotating and stay in and land right here, still in, no exit for now. If you're working on getting a quicker exit in your doubles, starting to land some of them, you can exit with this quick H and back, arms in for a few more seconds, then get out with the arms. And if you're working on your doubles and try and get a quicker exit, some very solid exit, then all together, just get out. So now we're moving on to balance, and we're gonna start with just working on a simple 1-foot glide position. So you really wanna ground through your standing foot, and then you'll pick your other foot up, keep your tummy nice and tight, and bring your arms out. And you'll balance here for about 30 seconds. And then you'll switch feet and set your timer for another 30 seconds. And then the next one you'll go back to your first foot and you'll go 15 seconds with your eyes open, and then try 15 seconds with your eyes closed. It'll be a little bit trickier to balance, and we'll do the same thing on the other foot. So 15 eyes open, 15 seconds eyes closed. And the next part, we are going to do a spiral. So you'll really lift up through your core and then reach forward as you bring your leg up behind you. And then you'll hold for about 20 seconds. Make sure your hip is not too open. And then come down. And we'll do the other side, another 20 seconds, same thing, reach up and then over.
And then the last part for balance, you can grab a book or a yoga mat and fold it over, or a towel. Something with a little bit of height, not too much height, and you'll stand with your heel on it, and that just brings your body alignment into the right position. And then we're gonna hold a sit spin position. For lower levels, you can try holding on to something. For the more advanced levels, you can bring your hands right out in front of you, and then you'll just lower and hold for about 20 seconds, just like the spiral, and then come back up, and then we'll do the other leg. Same thing, so we'll just hold. And then back up.